Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, we're going to cover over some maintenance reminders on things that are going to be expiring coming up on Tuesday night. So originally there wasn't supposed to be a maintenance, but SEGA actually posted on the website today that there's going to be an emergency maintenance, and this is going to be at a weird time. This is going to be happening on Monday, December 9th at 11 p.m. Eastern time, and it's going to last until Tuesday at 3 in the morning. So it's going to be quite a weird maintenance. This is actually going to be an emergency maintenance that's addressing a couple of really important issues. So it's a good thing that they're doing this. It's actually going to be addressing like some of the tech art customizations. Some of them are making players do like 1 damage. It's like a bug. Currently, if you have like your tech arts or your PAs customized, some of them will actually just do like 1 damage. Which that's a really big problem. You don't want to sit there and have to one an enemy to death over and over. And there's also an issue about all ship matchmaking like disconnecting and stuff too. So it's quite a bit of important things that they're taking care of, so that's a good thing. Now whenever it comes to the stuff expiring on Tuesday night, you'll actually still be able to do things after the emergency maintenance. There wasn't supposed to be a maintenance scheduled at all aside from this emergency one that happened randomly. So all the stuff that you would normally have to like trade in for and whatnot, all of that stuff is going to expire coming up on Tuesday night, like around 10 p.m. Eastern time. So just make sure that you do everything around 10 p.m. Eastern time or before, and you'll be safe. So just remember, after the emergency maintenance, you'll still have that little window of time there where you can actually like do some trades and whatnot, just in case you need to. Now saying that, there's actually going to be a mission pass that's going to be cycling out, so since we'll actually have 1 extra day after the emergency maintenance, you'll be able to still do like 1 more day of dailies to progress your tiers and stuff on that mission pass that's currently around if you need that, just in case if you have to like progress some of your tiers on there and stuff. But let's go ahead and jump on into the info here so you don't miss out on anything. So we do have NGS Season 38 coming to an end, so you'll want to go through your mission pass here and make sure that you've claimed any of the prizes that you want here. It's going to be a good idea to make sure that you progressed any of the tiers all the way up to whatever prizes you might want. There is a lot of really good stuff inside of here, so just be sure that you've claimed everything and whatnot. Up in the top left here, if you go to purchase tier, you can actually purchase tiers for any remaining tiers that you might not make it to, just in case. They're 25 star gems each, so that is an option that you can do, just in case there's something in here that you want to hit. The mag device that was in here on tier 30 was actually really cute. The mag device for the captain. And also on tier 25 we had this really silly like pug mask, and there was like a good motion idol inside of here and stuff, so just be sure you don't miss out on anything in here. Up in the very top left, if you go to previous season, it's a good idea to check NGS Season 37 here. And when it comes to NGS Season 37, this is the previous one, of course, so you can't progress the tiers on this one any longer, but it will be your last chance to actually claim anything that was inside of here. And the current one's going to take this one's place. You won't be able to progress the tiers there any longer, and then we'll have Season 39 coming in as the new current season. We'll be progressing on that one. It's got some really good stuff coming up in that one too, so looking forward to it. Now we do have a couple of AC scratches that will be coming to an end. First I'll mention will be the Rewind Collection December 24. This is the Rewind Collection that has a bunch of like revival stuff inside of it, so make sure that if you have scratched on it, make sure you use your selector ticket to pick any of the prizes that you want from in here. And it's always a good idea to go through and double check the prize listing, see if there's anything in here that you want to wish list or possibly pick up while it's been revived. It might be a little cheaper right now. And then another scratch that we have that's going away is going to be the Echoes of Idola. Now this one here had a lot of really cool stuff in it, this collab scratch here. So again, if you've been scratching on it, make sure that you use your selector ticket to pick any prize that you want from the prize listing pool. It's a good idea to go through here and check out the different like things that are in here. The emotes in here I have previews of on my channel. I have previews of all the emotes on my channel that was in the side of the scratch. It had some really good ones. I'm actually doing one of the Idola poses here on the left side of the screen here. This is one of the older ones. So this is a pretty nice little pose here. I like this one. It uses the rod in particular. But I wanted to mention, whenever it comes to outfits inside the scratch here, my friend Corone, she actually has a color guide showing off all the differences between these outfits inside of this Echoes of Idola 2. So it's really helpful info. She shows you which pieces can be colored, which pieces can be hidden, and all that good stuff. And it helps you decide on which one might be the right one to pick up. So I'm going to leave a link in the video description below to Corone's Echoes of Idola 2 color guide video, so y'all can go check that out. So we do currently have a couple of new trades. I'm going to go ahead and mention to y'all. These are just weekly trades like we would normally be repeating, but this is some new ones going on with the campaign right now. So if you go to item recycle, you can see inside of here, whenever you go to trade in for your alpha reactors, your star gems, and your genesis points, we actually have an additional one currently right now. There's one of them up here at the top that's been added that's going to be lasting until February 4th. And this is going to be every week. You can actually trade in for an additional 50 alpha reactors. You can trade in for an additional 50 star gems. and you could also trade in for an additional 5,000 Genesis points. Now this all takes NEX cube to trade in for, so in case if you're having like NEX cube problems, you can actually go right here to where it shows the NEX cube item recycle thing, and you can actually choose to recycle in like class cubes into NEX cubes. So it's a really good way that you can get like stacks of like NEX cubes really quickly, just so that you can trade in for all those alpha reactors, star gems, and everything. So just in case if you need to, make sure that you all hit this. Just a quick reminder for your weekly, don't forget about doing your Dark Falls Stallion suppression too for that 20 star gems weekly. Make sure you go hit a run of that too. Currently, the Arks record ranking for this week is Central Redum Board Stage 1. So if you open up your world map, you can find this really easy. It's over in Central Redum at the Ryuker, right here by the Oasis is where you would start this up at. Make sure you go do a run of that. Don't forget about coming back to base PSO2 and hitting the metal barter exchange here for your weekly 100 star gems. You can get 100 star gems here for your buster medals. You get the buster medals from running the Cradle of Darkness triggers in base PSO2. Also, make sure that you come back to the casino on base PSO2 and hit the prize attendant chip here. Chip has the weekly star gem trade that you can get. And this is actually per ship too, so you can actually get this per ship that you have a character on. Now, you do have to have casino coins to get a hold of these. A really easy way to get a hold of casino coins is just by doing a daily order. Per character that you have gives 500 casino coins per character per day. Okay, so this part of the video, we're going to go ahead and go over our static weekly trades that repeat every week. First up, go to the NPC Architect at the beginning of Central City, and she has a Genesis points trade. You want to trade in for your various weekly things inside of here. Make sure that you get the master fragments here and all your different like TA customization discs and stuff. The master fragments ones in particular, this one's actually really important. And go to the first shop on the left in Central City, the item trader Travis. Up at the very top, you want to go to item recycle, and up here, make sure you trade in for your weekly rare drop rate tickets, your add preset skill level 1 items, as well. Also get all these alpha reactors, star gems, and Genesis points. I mentioned to y'all earlier that there is additional ones of these currently, so make sure that you don't miss out on both sets of those. So currently you can actually get 100 alpha reactors, 100 star gems, and also 10,000 Genesis points. So it's a really good thing. Don't miss out on that. Go to the item exchange, and at the very bottom, make sure that you're trading for your 3 in augmentation success rate 10% boosters here. Also go to Arks record badge exchange. We do have some new camos inside of here, by the way, just in case if you missed out on that. The Zober one up here is actually a really cool camo. But anyways, make sure that you get your star gems from here from your weekly trade for Arks record badges. Also go to item exchange Stia, and towards the middle of the listing here, it's a good idea to pick up on the class cubes and NEX cubes inside of here too. Also go to Aegis Integra exchange, and towards the very bottom of the listing down here, you want to trade in for the Aegis souls and the different dominants here so you can make Halfinale, which in turn makes Lux Halfinale. Also the Giga Strugman exchange, and here you want to go towards the bottom and you can trade in for the Gigantic Smite, Precision, and Technique 4 capsules here. There's also a weekly trade here for these camos, which is pretty expensive. It's 500 for these. These have pretty good value though, depending on which one you get. Sometimes they'll sell in the player shops. Also go to Growthman exchange and make sure that you trade in for your different TA customization discs inside of here too. There is some new augment capsules that got added in here too. You might want to pick up. This is like a limited weekly trade for these. Also go to the Dreadscale exchange and you want to trade in for your TA customization disc Omni. You get one of these a week as well. And lastly, we're going to go under the Tower of Central City up the steps here to Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim. If you've been doing Alliance tasks, you get Alliance badges. You want to make sure that you're trading for your Genesis points, your star gems, and also some of these triggers have pretty good value too, so don't miss out on those. The Gale Griffin one can give like master fragments, the Dark Falls Interception can give Already souls. Both of them have pretty good value. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.